Hey guys, it's your girl Taya back here with another video. As you guys can tell by the title, this one is going to be featuring my braids. Yes, my Bohemian braids. Now these braids were inspired by my faux locks that I did last year, and people kept asking me was I gonna put them back in, if I had intended on doing them when the fall came. It took me like 3 days, you guys, to do that hairstyle. So even though they were cute and I got a lot of compliments on them, and I know they were so cute, I kind of wanted that same vibe, but I didn't want to take 3 days to do it because ain't nobody got time for that, y'all. Like, I got things to do besides doing my hair, and I have been doing my wash and goes for about 3 weeks, so actually no, about a month and a half. So I decided that I just wanted to do like a protective style, so I went on ahead and kind of created a look inspired by my faux locks, something that wasn't going to take as long. So I decided to go ahead and throw these braids in here, and as you guys can see, they have like that kind of wave here, that bohemian kind of vibe. And let me go ahead and just take them down so you guys can see like the full look of things. Just see how they look when they're all down. And you guys, these braids are long. Like when I say long, yes, your girl went in this time around with the braids. So I always try to create something different each time I do a style. And of course with these, it was no different. So I'm pretty much just going to be showing you guys what I did, just like a couple of braids like at the top, just how I put them in. If you guys need like a little bit more detail on how I got them in, then you could definitely feel free to watch some videos here on YouTube, because there are a ton of channels here that kind of show you step by step how to do the braids. If you guys want me to do them, then you can go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I will definitely try to get around to making another video for you. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. So before I went into my protective style, I actually made sure that I wanted to properly moisturize my hair. I wanted to make sure that my hair was cleansed really well. Again, like I said, I had just come out of my wash and goes. I've been doing wash and goes back to back for about a month and a half. So I decided that I wanted to just go ahead and cleanse my scalp really well. Like, my hair needed to be washed, you guys. Like, it was so dirty. Like, gels, love them for the summer because it keeps your hair nice and gives it like that nice hold, but you guys know how gels can be on your hair. It gets hella dirty, and my hair was no different. So I'm just going to start off by showing you guys what I use to cleanse my hair, condition my hair, deep condition it, all that fun stuff. I did not film it for you guys because I already have a video on how I wash my hair, and I'll probably go ahead and put a link above or put it in the cards just so you guys, if you guys want to take a look at how I wash my hair. I did a full wash day, so you guys can check that out. I started off with shampoo, and I wanted to try this out because I heard a lot of good things about it, and it is the Shea Moistures JBCO. And like I said, I heard a lot of good things about this shampoo, so I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. I saw it in the grocery store, so I went ahead and got the travel size of it. And you guys, I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. I don't know where I've been. I'm like late on the bandwagon because I know a lot of my favorite YouTubers talk about this, and I don't know, I haven't tried it, you guys, but I'm glad I did because I had an amazing wash day. It was just it was so good, you guys. My hair was nice and moisturized, it was shiny, and just perfect for going into a protective style. I went on ahead and I conditioned my hair with my macadamia, and it's old, you guys. Like, I got this from Marshall's. You can't even see the tag. It's so old, but I got this from Marshall's a while back, and I remember that I had this in my closet, and this deep conditioner actually reminded me that I had it in my closet because I saw this at Sally's, and I could not pass up the chance to get this. This is such a bomb deep conditioner. If you guys haven't seen this on YouTube going around, it's like an oldie but a goodie. Oh, it is nice and thick. nice and creamy. So I went on ahead and deep condition with this. I didn't sit in the dryer this time, you guys. I was being lazy, so I just went on ahead and left that on my hair for a couple hours, and I rinsed it out. And when I say my hair was shiny, you guys, my hair was so shiny. I also did a trim, which I'm probably going to either link the video in the description box, or I'll put it in the cards. It was a perfect time because I was going to protective style, so I decided to go ahead and trim my hair. Before you start, you're going to need some edge control. So I use the 24-hour EBIN. And then you're also going to need some gel. And I just use this to pretty much slick down my edges, to make sure there are no flyaways. If you guys can tell, just make sure it's nice and neat. I didn't do the rubber band method, so that's why I use both the edge control and the gel, just to make sure that they would be good. There wouldn't be no flyaways or anything like that. And then I also use some beeswax. So if you guys don't have any edge control, you don't have any gel, if you guys have beeswax, you can use this as well. That works great. The hair that I also used was the jumbo, what is this called? The Jumbo Braid by Outre. I think it's Outre. I used this. I used about 8 packs of these, just in case you guys were wondering. I used about 7 packs of this brand, and then I had to run and grab this brand because I didn't have any more left, but I had some of this laying around the house and I needed a dark color, so I went on ahead and I used the Q braid. You're also going to need some clips, just to kind of separate your hair as you're parting your hair. And I realized that when I started doing it about halfway through, that it's much easier to part your hair before you start braiding. So that's a tip for you guys if you guys are trying to make sure that you do it and you don't take a long time. So if you divide your hair first, section it off, and then what I did was just twist it, and you guys will see that in the next clip. I just twisted it, and then I was good to go. And then of course you're going to need some scissors, and that's just to cut off any flyaways that you guys may have or see. And that is it. So let's just go ahead and jump right into my braiding, and I'll be back in a few. Okay guys, like I told you earlier, I am just doing the last 2 braids on the top of my head. As you can see, they're already sectioned. Right now I'm just going to be adding some edge control and just making sure that I'm putting it all around the edges of the 4 corners, since I did decide to do box braids. I'm just putting it all around the hair. And now I'm just gonna like smooth it up. I find that this helps the my hair stay intact or kind of seamlessly fit inside the extension hair. So now I'm just putting a little bit of gel on top of that and smoothing it out again. So this is the fun part. So I'm showing you guys how you want the ends of your hair. You want to split your hair into 2 and kind of like fold it, making sure that you now have 2 pieces. Some people say 70-30. I just do half and half. It doesn't really matter to me. Then you're going to take your finger and kind of loop it through the way that I just did. I'm going to show you again. Take your finger, turn it, loop your other finger through your index and your thumb, and now you have 3 pieces. 1, 2, and 3. Again, making sure the hair is smooth and those ends are not even. So I use the 3 method braiding technique. I don't even know if that's the real method, but I split my hair into 3, and now I'm just taking each leg on the braid and I'm kind of just attaching it to my hair that I split into 3, so it kind of just intertwines seamlessly with my braid. So again, I'm just taking one of the outer sides and putting it in the middle. So you're going to take right into the middle, left into the middle, right into the middle, left into the middle. And for me, I'm more of like a visual learner, so just keep watching guys and you'll see how I do it. In the next clip I'm going to kind of slow it down, and hopefully that will help you guys out a little bit. Here I just flip my braid over because I am a overhand braider and I cannot braid going backwards for too long, so I have to flip my hair over. Some people are underhand It looks like here I am braiding overhand, so that's how I'm comfortable. Comment down below if you are an underhand braider or overhand braider. So at the ends, since I decided to go ahead and use a looser texture hair, I'm going to end up having to tie a knot, and that's just making sure that the ends are secure. I guess you don't really have to do this, but for me, I just like to make sure the ends are secure. So I'm just tying a knot, and here I'm just showing you guys how the braid looks. So in this next clip, I decided to go ahead and slow it down for you guys so that I can just explain it again and you can kind of try to follow along with me. So I'm going to put on my edge control around all the corners of my edges, and again, this just gives for like a sleeker finish. And I may do an update on how my hair is looking because the edge control really did make a difference, if you guys were wondering. And then I'm also adding some beeswax, and that's what I showed you guys in the beginning. You're going to go ahead and split your hair into two, 70-30, or like I said, I do 50-50. I'm smoothing out my hair now. Now I have those two pieces, and then I'm taking my index and my middle finger, and I'm just kind of pushing it through. So I get three pieces. Now I'm going to split my hair into three. And then I'm going to add the extension hair. So the middle goes with the middle, the right side goes with the right, and then the left side goes with the left. So you're just going to push through, grab a piece of hair, and then you're going to pull it around. Grab another piece, push that part in the middle, and grab it around. Again, guys, I know it's kind of weird to hear someone talking it, but just try to like visualize it, and hopefully this helps. I'm sorry if I'm not doing a good job. Here I was just showing you the back of my hair so you can see how it looks, how I parted it, and in total I ended up with 39 braids. So here I'm just taking a little bit more of that edge control and I'm smoothing it out. And I think I've read some comments on another braiding video and people were like, how do you get your hair to be so sleek? So make sure you guys use product. That's how you get your hair to look neat. Product, product, product. I can't stress it enough. So anyway, I'm just going to continue right here, and I'm just braiding my hair down. And then I also want to show you guys how I added the hair in. So I slowed it down for you guys a little bit. And I just kind of loop it in the middle. And then I just kind of start braiding. So you get like a seamless kind of finish, and you don't have that like knot where you attach it. You want it to look as if you started braiding it from the top. Like you don't want any bumps in your braid. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue braiding. And then again, like I told you guys, because I used the looser texture hair, I'm going to go ahead and create a knot. So, and if you need to borrow hair at the end, feel free to do so. As you can see here, I had to borrow some hair because it was getting kind of thin at the ends. And then I'm just going to go ahead and make that knot. So just take the hair, tie it around. And I do get a lot of snags, if you guys can see here. I try not to speed it up too much so you can actually see I go through snagging too at the ends. If you have a knot, cut them off. Do what you need to do to make your hair look good, girl. So I'm just showing you guys a close-up of how it looks. My braids are able to move. They're versatile. They can move any way that you want them to. And that's why I use the method that I do. And I'm showing you guys the ends. They are all different, all look straggly. And here I'm showing you guys the braided ends. So for some of them, I braided them together. For some of them, I added the loose hair. And then for some of them, I just left them kind of straggly. And that's what gives you like that bohemian vibe. Next, you're going to need some hot water, like boiling hot water. And I'm just dipping my hair in this little bow. And yes, I know y'all like, girl, what you gonna do with that little bow, all that hair? I realized that after the fact, so I had to get, I had to run my hair back under the kettle. I just kind of poured the hot water over my braid. Here I'm just taking my towel, squeezing out any excess water, and then I'm just going to be taking out the big braids that I made. Y'all remember that crinkle look back in the day? Yes, I'm giving y'all a little bit of 90s throwback. So I'm just going to be taking my Cream of Nature Argan Oil Foaming Mousse. And this is just to get rid of any of the extra flyaways, which I've already cut off. This is an optional step, so don't worry about it if you don't have it. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the ends of my hair. And I was telling you earlier that I have like 3 different types, so this is how they turn out. This is the vibe that I was going for. So yes, y'all can't tell me my braids don't look good. I ain't fooling with y'all. I'm done. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.